Today we're honored and excited to be hearing from some of the foremost thinkers, planners, and doers who are working energetically to ensure that Buckeye realizes its unparalleled potential. But first, we are honored to present a special message from our governor, the Honorable Jan Brewer.
Good morning. Though I regret not being able to attend, I am delighted to welcome you all to the very first Buckeye Economic Development Summit. I'm happy to be able to help start by saying Arizona and Buckeye are open for business.
I'm an Arizona native, and it wasn't that long ago when the competition between local jurisdictions, whether it was Glendale and Surprise or Peoria or Buckeye and Avondale or the East Valley and the West Valley was all you heard about. Just in the last few years, there's been a transformation in regional leadership, which I think is very important for us.
Our proximity to California is very valuable, particularly in Buckeye being here the closest. It's a one-day turnaround trip to Southern California.
Last year, we gave out over 1,600 degrees and certificates. Many of these students live and continue to work in the West Valley. We're continuing to grow, and students are coming to Estrella looking for 1 degree or certificate program to help them move forward with their lives and careers.
JDM and its partner El Dorado fully believe in the story unfolding, which says Buckeye is the gateway to all that is west of us.
So we are an important part of the community. We want to stay low-key, but we also want you to know more about us.
Palo Verde. It's the largest nuclear generating station in the nation, with a mission to safely and efficiently generate electricity for the long term. Palo Verde's 3 pressurized water reactors can produce more than 4,000 megawatts of power, enough to meet the needs of 4 million people in the desert Southwest. In 2009, Unit 1 produced more electricity than any nuclear unit in the world, and in 2010, Unit 2 did the same. And since 1992, Palo Verde has been the largest power producer of any kind in the U.S. Electricity is not the only thing the plant produces. It also is a significant economic engine for the state of Arizona. A 2010 study showed that Palo Verde provides an annual economic impact of $1.8 billion to the state. APS operates Palo Verde and owns 29.1% of the station. Other owners include Salt River Project, El Paso Electric, Southern California Edison, Public Service of New Mexico, Southern California Public Power Authority, and Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. Palo Verde will be part of the local community for years to come. Just this spring, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission renewed the operating licenses for Palo Verde's 3 reactors, extending operation through the middle of this century, enabling Palo Verde employees to fulfill their mission to safely and efficiently generate electricity for the long term.
This was an excellent event, and I'm very, very pleased to have a partnership with Palo Verde Nuclear Generating Station. Randy and staff were exceptional in being able to work with this today. I look forward to doing this every year. I think within the next 1.5 to 2 years, you're going to see some of the things that were discussed today by panelists. You're going to see that happen, and I want Palo Verde Nuclear to be a part of that. They are partners.
Hopefully there'll be a lot more development coming. We already know that a lot of plans are coming across our desks as council persons. And so there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of a mentality that we're not going to just necessarily wait for the economy to recover, but we're going to kind of take this bull by the horns and do what we can do to make it recover in Buckeye. And we've already seen some of that.
Be flexible, understanding that this economic recovery period is characterized by a new normal and new ways of doing business. Be creative in identifying solutions and approaches, building a great Buckeye. Be a cutting edge of all Arizona and American communities so that we truly do create the most distinctive, sustainable community and economy for the 21st century.
I'd like to see some more manufacturers out here, so there's more jobs out here.
And I would just love to see some of this stuff actually going into the ground and seeing more businesses and seeing some of these warehouses and these developments starting.
10 years ago, we had 17 million jobs in manufacturing. Now we only have 12 in the United States. It's going up.
It's always nice to see a regional group come together. So Buckeye was the lead, but there was people from all over the West Valley talking about the importance of community and growth. It's just fantastic.
It's really important that we work together, and I think today's event really is indicative of that need.
We are part of a larger region, the Greater Phoenix region, and the state of Arizona, and really our success is dependent upon the success that they have in those areas.
Buckeye is just part of the region. We'd like to see the entire region grow, as it should. I mean, the West Valley is where the growth is going to come.
We want to see things grow. That's where West Valley is going to have to be.
Buckeye will capture a significant portion of the high value added jobs and significant private capital investment that will emerge in the next several decades. Even though our state is in the early stages of economic recovery, Buckeye has and continues to experience very high levels of interest from high quality, prospective new employers representing a broad range of high growth sectors for the 21st century economy.
Founded in 1888, the town of Buckeye is nestled outside of West Phoenix. Popular for agriculture, it's a tight-knit community that's one of the fastest growing suburbs in the country.
You know, the opportunity there is tremendous, and it's neat to see that all the pieces have come together, and now we're about ready to present this beautiful portrait that Buckeye is.
I think Buckeye has a tremendous, very diverse future ahead of it.
Buckeye has much to be proud of, a history rich in character, bold thinking and foresightedness, and a present and future that exemplifies the qualities upon which our community was founded.
A lot of the discussion that happened here want a well-diverse type of employment, lifestyle, so that every level of lifestyle, education, workforce can enjoy all of these West Valley communities.
Move to Buckeye. It's a great place to live, great place to work.
This is perfect. You know, this is just the birth of Buckeye. And from here, it just grows and gets better. We are the center of where all the growth is going to be. 5 years from now, it will look nothing like it does today. It's only going to get better, get bigger, and more beautiful all the time.
I'm overly excited about the future of Buckeye, and I keep saying everywhere I go, Buckeye is open for business. And I'm looking forward to the next 4.5 years of my term because I think it's going to be exciting, and I'm proud and glad to be a part of what I think is coming. It's going to be great.
This town has transformed itself from a sleepy little town to what is really going to become one of the most important economic engines of the entire region.
They'll have to prioritize a number of things to make that happen. They've got a good leader, they've got good staff, they've got good counsel. And I think they can make it happen.
It's exciting, and I think there's a great future for Buckeye.
In 5 years, we're going to be talking about some major successes, large employers, significant capital investments in Buckeye. So stay tuned. There's a lot more coming.
I want you to know up front, Buckeye is open for business.